Hello everyone. So I received this phone today from a customer that tried to fix it but still having a problem. So this phone came with the water damage. You can see some rusty screw here. Yeah, you can see a red sticker over there. So it was the water damage around this area. The phone has a backlight issue. So let me show you that. Alright, let's test this phone. It's a XR with the half backlight is bad. This one. So this is a board that we are going to use it for part. This shield here is very hard. So I use the low melt solder, this wire here, and I put it all around it. Then I start using the hot air and the solder iron. Even that, it was very hard. In the end, I just cut it because I don't want the board to bend or put a lot of heat on it. Because everything it works on this phone. So you can see the backlight here, this half. Yeah, everything works except the backlight. I'm gonna show you the test that I did, then we go from there. So the first I read the diode mode. The diode mode and these pins here. This is the backlight pins. Here, like from this side, you count 6 of them. This is the cathode 1. You can see it here. It's going to this chip. This is the anode. Going to the same chip is pin number 5. Number 4 is the cathode number 2. It's coming from the same chip, the booster here. Then the same thing, this one cathode 1, anode 1. The anode and the cathode number 2 is come from the second chip. The XR, it has 2 chips, one here and one here. So when I measure the voltage, I'm going to show you. I measure the voltage, this diode here, and the output of the diode. I found 21 volt. That's the side that's work. And the output of this diode, I found you can do it in this diode or you can do it in this side of the capacitor. I found like 3 volt. So this chip is work, this chip it doesn't work. The diode, there is no search in this diode. I did read the diode mode here. Let me see if there is a diode. No, there is no diode. Yeah, there is a diode mode. Yeah, I read the diode mode here. All of them, they read okay, no bad. And I compare the diode mode reading between this board and this board here. It's okay. So the only thing that let me show you I'm not gonna use this good screen. I'm gonna use this cracked screen here. I'm gonna test in the capacitor here. I don't know if you can see it. So there is 2 capacitors here. This one. No, I don't. There is 2 capacitors here. This one and this one here. So we're gonna read the voltage in these 2 capacitors. Just to show you what side it works. So it's turning on. Now we can read the voltage. I can see the backlight here. Now the backlight goes off. So the backlight is on. So it's a 21 volt here. And here 3.7 volt. and that's what we get. So by this you can see that's the anode. This anode here is a 21 volt, and this anode here is 3 volt. So we have to change this booster here, and we hope that's gonna fix the problem. And like I did show you before, and that booster, it works sometime. Could be because it's the water damage. So now so this is the backlight driver IC, and I want to test this diode, and I want to test this diode, and I want to test this coil. So usually when you don't have no backlight or half backlight, and all the capacitors, there is no surge in them, so you can test this 4 components. So to test this coil, there is no option to test it just like this, but we're going to test it from the IC. Like this side of the coil is from this point. This side from the coil is this point. We should find like 0 ohm from here to here. And here should the multimeter. You can see it's a 0 ohm. So the coil is good. So we don't need to remove the coil. Next we're going to test this diode here from this point to here, from this one of these 2 pads to here. So from these pads here, one of these pads, to this one here. And if I flip, here, so you can see the 0. And every time it's giving me a different reading. So this diode is which was kind of tough. So this is what I did so far. So I checked the voltage here in the output of this diode. I have 21 in the working side and about 4 volt on the output of this diode and the side that is off. So this output of the diode is going to this pin here, the anode. So far I changed the driver IC, backlight driver IC. I changed it to these 2 diodes. I changed this coil. Anything that I think is maybe causing that backlight to goes off, I did change it. I checked the capacitors for short or low ohm. Everything is okay. The reading mode, the diode, the reading mode here is all depends for that side of the backlight is good. This is a strange problem about this XR, the half backlight. What is causing the half backlight is not linked to the backlight circuit. It's linked to the charging flex cable. This one here, when I unplug it and turn on the phone turns on and works fine. So after that I did check around here, and this is you can see this sign of the water here, and this connector is really bad. This one here, you can see how the corrosion. So now I am gonna clean this one and put it back and see if
You always put some alcohol. Put some mild corrosion around. Let me disconnect the battery again. So I'll connect the charging flex, connect the battery, to return.
so let's see, the phone is just gonna power on and show. Yeah, the phone works. You can see the backlight works perfect. So this is all for this video. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and see you next one. Yeah, usually, yeah, first we always check the easy